I travel all over the world, and I make this pledge to do the cakes all over the place. In it, I guess that's why they call me Jeff the Chef. Well, maybe they call me Jeff the Chef because my name is Jeff. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes I make the cup of cake or the Victoria sponge or the Chocky Wocky Locky Docky Doodah cake and things like that. I like to bake the cake. Sometimes I even got things to say as well.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock.
6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. Take a rock. We're going to rock around the kitchen. Yes, that's what we're doing. We're rocking around the kitchen. We rock around the kitchen. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing here. But I like the music, innit? Hello, everybody. Oh, it's nice to see myself again. Hang on. I ask you, Alexi, to turn me down now, innit? Alexi, you want to turn down now, please? I do it with that way. I don't know how to do it some of the time, innit? I tell you what. I tell Alexi to turn off properly, innit? Alexi, it's time to turn off. Now. Thank you. That's the best way, innit? Do it that way. It's very, very nice to see myself again, you kids. Yeah, I hope I'm okay and that I'm having a good day. Yeah, it's very lovely to see myself again. I'll tell you what I'm doing. Shall I tell you what I'm doing? Shall I tell you, innit? Innit. You see, when I'm doing the baking and the cooks and I make the cakes and all that stuff and the bread and butter puds for the bros and all them things, what I gotta do when I finish, I gotta clean everywhere, innit? Just like when you finished with your toys and your crayons, I'm sure you clean up very well, innit? Innit? And when your mum say tidy your room, you do it straight away, don't you? Because you're very good kids. I'm sure you do really, innit? But what I'm a bit confused. You know what confused is? It's when you're not sure what's what and who's who and what's what and who's who. I got all this different stuff here. I got another one here as well. I'm not sure which one of these things to use for the tops because I forgot it. You see, I've got so much going on in this hat. Sometimes I forgot it, what I gotta do. You see, do you think this is going to be good for cleaning the worktop? It says sink and the drying, so I don't know. Sink and the drying cleaner. I don't know what's best. What do you think is best with all these things? Oh, hang on. What about this? No, I think that's for squirting at the mosquitoes and the waspies, you know. Look at that. Look at the waspies and you spray and the spray. It don't smell very nice. I don't think I can use that on the top. It's not the best thing in it. What about this one? Can I use this on the top? Well, it says he's a Polish. You see? So, like my friends from that country. He says, oh, silly me. Jeff the Chef, sometimes a bit silly, innit? It's a Polish. Well, really, that's for the wood things, I think, in the lounge room. That's not right. I tell you what, oh, what's this here? This is called Glide. Do you think I can squirt this on the? No, because it's a powder. It's for when you do the vacuum. And I know, kids, that you always help your mum and dad. And you're doing the vacuum, innit? And you put this down first and it made the place smell really nice. Oh, what am I gonna do? I don't know which one to use. Do I use the bleach? The bleach? Do I use the bleach? What about this one? No, that say is for window and glass. I'll tell you what I do. I'm gonna ring my mate. Because he always knows the best thing to do when it comes to the cleaning. I'm going to ring Colin, the cleaner, because he can help me and tell me what to look for to clean the kitchen. You see what I mean? Wait a minute, I just gonna grab my phone. Here it is, I got my phone. Hang on, I just ring Colin the cleaner, innit? You see what I gotta do? There you go, let's see how we get on, innit? It's ringing, but maybe he's busy vacuuming somebody's floor or Oh, hello, Colin. Yes, is that yourself? Is it? This is you. Yeah, that's right. It's Jeff the Chef D. Yeah. And how is myself today, Colin the cleaner? Well, I'm sorry to bother you. I know you're very busy, but you're the one who can help me, because you're very, very clever when it comes to all the cleanings. That's right. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I haven't forgotten the cake for you. Yeah, no, I don't forget. I will make that for your mum's birthday. It's another 2 or 3 weeks, innit? Anyway, this is my question. What's the best thing to use? The best thing to use for the kitchen, for the cleaning? Yeah? Well, you say, I've got to look for the word cleaner on the things. Oh, I see what you mean. I just got some of the kids here. I'm going to show them. Yeah, you see this one? It's a kitchen. Oh, it's a foaming cleaner for the kitchen worktop. Oh, lovely. Oh, thank you, Colin. You're very kind gentleman. Yeah. Okay, well, I hope to see myself soon, and I speak to myself soon as well. Thank you, my friend. Goodbye, goodbye. That's great, isn't it, Colin? He's a very clever man. Now I know what to use. You see, I can do this squirt, and I got the cloth, and I can clean. You know, I don't always know what the best thing to do is, but I'll tell you what I was doing earlier today when I get up in the mornings. I was reading in my Bibles, and it's a book in the Old Testament called Samuel's. It was the first book, I think. I read the story about David. He was going to be king later. This is the David that got the slingshot like that, and the Goliath fell over. You remember him? Anyway, he was with his big gang of men. And he'd been in this place, and in this place was this bloke called Nabal. It's a funny name, isn't it, Nabal? I don't know how you say it, Nabal or Nabalia, I don't know. Anyway, this Nabal was a bit mean. He wasn't a very kind man. He was very tight. He didn't like to share, and he was always arguing and not very nice person to speak to. Anyway, David asked him for some help, because David had helped him in the past and looked after some of his sheep and his men and things like that. But you know what? This man, Nabal, he got all angry and silly. He said, I'm not going to help David. Do you know what David did? He got really, really angry. He was going to do some really, really, really bad things, because he got so angry. He said, I'm going to get all my fighting men. We're going to get all our swords and spears and everything, and we're going to show him what's a thing or two in it. We're going to find that Nabal and sort him out. But tell you what happened. Nabal had a very, very clever wife. Her name was Abigail. Yeah. She was very clever, and she knew the best thing to do to stop all the fighting would be to try and calm David down. You see, this Nabal, he was very rich. He had lots of sheep and goats and cows and chickens and all them things, which make him a very rich person at that time. So Abigail, she took some of this stuff without Nabal knowing. She took it to David and she apologized. She said, my husband, he's a bit of a silly man sometimes. Please accept this as a gift. Do you know, David was so pleased, he didn't do the bad thing. He wasn't angry anymore. So I tell you, this Abigail, she knew what the best thing was to do, innit? Just like my friend Colin knows the best thing to do in the cleaning, because he's a cleaner, Abigail knew the best thing as well, innit? Innit? Do you know we can know the best thing to do? If we follow the vibes and we ask the Holy Spirit, we ask God, help us to do the best thing, then that's what He can do. Anyway, now that I know what I'm doing, I've got to get on with my cleaning. It's very, 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 even very, very more. It's very nice to see myself, kids. I hope you have a really, 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 really great day, and I speak to myself soon. This is Jeff the Shepherd, and guess what he say? He say, goodbye for now.